G'day, Steeler Nation. Welcome back to Steelers Nation Australia. And we are on the eve of, the eve of Eve. Well, it's my Steelers Nation Australia New Year's Eve. So happy New Year's to everyone out there in Steeler Nation and Steeler Nation Australia. Because I'm one day in front. So it's my Eve now, and it's like your Eve in America. Anyways, I hope you guys got a chance to see Josh Dobbs play yesterday. And I made a poll and I said, would you want to see Josh Dobbs as QB2 in 2023? Or what are the chances? Would you welcome Josh Dobbs to the Pittsburgh Steelers? Would you welcome him back? Now, he's played for the Steelers, of course, being drafted by the Steelers. I think he came back as well this year or last year. Then he got cut, and then he went to the Browns. I think he went to the Lions. He's been all over the shop. I think he's even been to the Jaguars too. He's been all over the shop. But I was pretty excited, guys. I'll be honest. I was pretty excited watching him play yesterday. And first of all, that game yesterday was controlled by the refs completely. Dak Prescott didn't play very well, right, in that game. And he's not the best quarterback either. So Dak Prescott had 29 for 41, 282, 2 TDs, 2 interceptions, and 1 sack, right? And we'll get to Joshua Dobbs' stats. But that was Joshua Dobbs' first career start ever in 6 years. Of course, he was behind Ben. I think it was a 4th rounder draft pick in 2017, right? And like I said, he played for all those teams, the Lions, the Browns, the Jaguars, and now he's with the Titans. They're sitting out Malik Willis. He's not playing, and they're sitting out Ryan Tannehill. But watching the game yesterday, I was kind of like a bit of a proud moment to watch Josh Dobbs, super nice guy. And he'd been with the Steelers for a pretty long time. And then it made me think, because Josh Dobbs is a free agent. He's a free agent in 2023, right? And I don't think he's going to be the Titans guy. They're pretty much going all in on Malik Willis. They want him to be the superstar in the future, right? And they've got the bridge guy there in Tannehill. They're trying to make Malik Willis their guy for the future. So Josh Dobbs isn't going to be a future Titan. And then it made me think, where would he go? Right? He's a backup in this league. The Pittsburgh Steelers need backups. We have Trubisky. We have Mason Rudolph. But I get a feeling that Mason Rudolph might venture out and go and find other teams in the NFL to possibly be a starter or a backup as well. Now, the Steelers could also give money to Mason Rudolph to make him the backup. I'm not saying that Mason Rudolph is a bad backup or anything like that. I'm just saying, would it be a possibility that Josh Dobbs comes to the Steelers in 2023? I think it very well could be. Now, if you look at his stats, his career stats, of course, it's not many, right? He's legit played 5 games. He's legit also, before starting this game yesterday versus Cowboys, he had thrown the ball 17 times, 45 yards and 1 interception. That's not really a career stat or anything like that. But in his first start, I did see some promising signs. Joshua Dobbs went 20 for 39, 232, 1 TD. His first TD in the NFL was fantastic, right? I think it was a 5-yard, 7-yard pass to the end zone. One interception, 2 sacks, and he ran the ball 3 times for 12 yards and his longest of 7. And I was pretty like, it was going to be hard to win that game. But I was pretty pumped up and excited to see him play in the NFL because I was like, he came from the Steelers. He was a Steeler guy. And it started to make me think, would he come back? And I also asked you guys. I asked you guys too. I put in a poll and I said, Josh Dobbs makes his first start in the NFL for the Titans. Would you welcome back Josh Dobbs back to Pittsburgh as a backup to Kenny Pickett? Now, I got 60 votes, so quite a bit of data. And 55% of you said, yeah, mate. And 45% of you said, nah, mate. So, yeah, nah, kind of like, yes, I would, no, I wouldn't. But it really depends. What are the Pittsburgh Steelers going to do in 2023? Are they comfortable with Mitchell Trubisky being their backup? They gave him all the money. Are they going to make him the backup behind Kenny? Because I think we can all by now say that Kenny Pickett is the starter and should be the starter until he deems not to be. Right? Kenny Pickett is the guy until the Pittsburgh Steelers say, you know what, we can't play you anymore because you're playing horrible. And Kenny Pickett is getting better each week. So then it makes you think, who will be the backup to Kenny Pickett in 2023? Could they bring back Josh Dobbs, the aero engineer? And also, guys, I don't know if you saw the football game yesterday. The amount of times they brought up that Josh Dobbs was an aero engineer was about 5,000 times. 5,000 easily. Every single time they brought him up that he was the quarterback from Tennessee. And no offense to aero engineers out there, the space guys, the aliens out there. No offense to those blokes. You know, you're really smart, but it's like the NFL just hones in on one thing. It's like the same thing with James Conner, that he was a cancer survivor. He's more than that. James Conner's more than that. Josh Dobbs is more than an aero engineer, but that's in his repertoire. But the question is, guys, that I want to ask today, and as I wish you guys a happy new year, and hope you guys have a good night, and excellent new year in the future, and hopefully we get a Steelers win in the new year as well. Josh Dobbs QB2, could that be in play? Let me know in the comments below if that could be in play. I think it'd be cool to see, to welcome Josh Dobbs back. You know, possibly if you had Trubisky there, maybe you bring back Dobbs. He's still a veteran in this league. He knows how to work with the team. He's been with the team twice, right? He understands Coach Tomlin, the offense. He can grow with those guys, and he'll be a valuable backup if something happens to Kenny Pickett for a game or two. Chuck in Josh Dobbs. He's got the experience now starting in the league, and I believe he might even start next week. But let me know in the comments below, guys. Would you like to see Josh Dobbs in 2023? Like I said, 55% of you said yeah, mate, and 45% of you said nah, mate. Anyways, guys, enjoy your New Year's Eve or your New Year's Eve, because I'm one day in front. And as always, guys, here we go, Steelers. Here we go.
Here we go, Steelers! Here we go! Coach Tomlin, let's go for the win, man.